Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the News First, a look at the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches multiple development projects worth 7,200 crore rupees in Telangana. Meghalaya police recovers rupees 300 crore drugs in the last 2 years, makes an arrest of 610 traffickers. Meghalaya Legislative Assembly Speaker Thomas A. Sangma hands over 101 e-vehicles under Swachh Bharat Mission Grameen in Garo Hills region. India reiterates its commitment to support two-state solutions in Israel-Hamas conflict. And Indian Air Force's Surya Kiran aerobatic team to conduct air show over Umiam Lake. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi laid the foundation stone and dedicated to the nation multiple development projects worth over 7,200 crore rupees in Telangana from Sangareddy. These projects encompass key sectors like road, rail, petroleum, aviation and natural gas. Addressing the gathering, the Prime Minister said that the central government has been working continuously to assist the development of Telangana, as today marks the second day of his visit to the state. Prime Minister said he believes in the mantra of Rashtra Vikas through Vikas of the states. Minister of Communication, Railways and Electronics and Information Technology Ashwini Vaishnaw, in the presence of Minister of State for Communication Devunsh Chauhan, launched the Department of Telecommunication DOT's Digital Intelligence Platform DIP and Chaksu facility on Sanchar Sathi portal. On the occasion, the minister said the government has been persistently making efforts to check cyber frauds under the Secure India project at 3 levels: national, organizational and individual. He said that the Department of Telecommunications has taken many initiatives to spread awareness so that citizens can make use of such tools for addressing their grievances as well as protect themselves from cyber frauds. Nearly 300 crore worth of drugs have been recovered by Meghalaya police in the last 2 years, with a total arrest of 610 traffickers, out of whom 61 were women, accounting to 10% of the total arrested individuals. Informing this, Meghalaya Director General of Police, Dr. L.R. Bishnoi, said that a total of 318 cases have been registered under the NDPS Act from 2022 till February 2024. He also informed that for the first time in the history of Meghalaya Police, about 14.2 kg of crystal meth, a very costly drug, was recovered. It was said that the market rate of this drug is approximately 1.5 crore per kg. When it comes to the total drug cost, by calculating the existing market rate, rupees 75 lakh was recovered in 2022, rupees 170 crore in 2023 and nearly rupees 21 crore in 2024, which means a total of rupees 300 crore worth of drugs was recovered by the state police in the last 2 years.
Our case registrations has gone up to 189.
101 e-vehicles under Swachh Bharat Mission Grameen has been handed over to the BDOs of 5 districts of Garo Hills by Meghalaya Legislative Assembly Speaker Thomas A. Sangma at Bajek in West Garo Hills district. The Government of India in February 2020 had approved Phase 2 of the Swachh Bharat Mission Grameen with a total outlay of rupees 1,40,881 crore to focus on the sustainability of the open defecation-free status and to cover the villages with solid and liquid waste management that would transform villages from ODF to ODF Plus by 2024-25. The Office of the Commissioner of Persons with Disabilities, in collaboration with Meghalaya Development Urban Authority (MUDA), today organized a sensitization program on the rights of persons with disabilities concerning accessible transportation. The event aimed to enhance awareness and understanding among the stakeholders. Over 60 bus drivers from the Jawaharlal Nehru National Urban Renewal Mission (JNNURM) buses actively participated in the program. They received crucial training on handling persons with disabilities and ensuring accessibility within the buses. The event witnessed the presence of I.W. Ingti, Secretary of Social Welfare Department, along with officials from the Commission of Persons with Disabilities, MUDA and various stakeholders.
The right for persons with disabilities is a significant piece of legislation aimed at ensuring that individuals with disabilities have equal access to transportation services and facilities. The state government is also in line with the provisions of the Act. With regards to the accessible transportation, the state government has recently notified the state-level constitutive committee for monitoring the functions of accessible transportation of persons with disabilities.
The University of Science and Technology, Meghalaya, on Monday observed the 8th death anniversary of former Lok Sabha Speaker and former Chief Minister of Meghalaya, late Shri P.A. Sangma, and organised the 7th Memorial Lecture on the role of P.A. Sangma for progressive Meghalaya. The lecture was delivered by former Governor of Meghalaya, R.S. Mushahari. Addressing the gathering, R.S. Mushahari said that late P.A. Sangma was the face of the Northeast, a legendary politician and a forthright man dedicated to his work. India has reiterated its stance on the Israel-Hamas war and stated that India is committed to supporting a two-state solution. India's permanent representative to the United Nations, Ruchira Kamboj, stated that the trigger of the conflict was the terror attacks in Israel on October 7th last year, and total attacks require unequivocal condemnation. Delivering an address at the UN General Assembly meeting, she said India is committed to supporting a two-state solution where the Palestinian people are able to live freely in an independent country with due regard to the security needs of Israel. A significant chapter unfolded in the annals of Ribhoi district's history as the state government, through the sports department, laid the foundation stone for an artificial turf at Umbuda football playground in Ribhoi district. Valued at 11 crore, the artificial turf project received sanction from the sports department of the Meghalaya government. The ceremony, graced by Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma, witnessed the auspicious laying of the foundation stone. This initiative marks a pivotal moment as Ribhoi district seeks its first ever artificial football turf.
As we speak, and another additional 200 crores will be sanctioned in the coming years. Hence, in the 10 years of the MDA government, there will be over 1,000 crores worth of investment being made in the sports sector. And this does not include the large stadium, the biggest stadium that will come up in Mokunu, which is amounting to 385 crores, which will be in the new Shillong township area.
Indian Air Force's renowned Surya Kiran aerobatic team SCAT will perform and captivate the audience with an exhilarating air show over Umyam Lake on 8th March 2024 at 8:45 a.m. Various other fighter aircrafts and helicopters will also participate in the air show. Formed in 1996, SCAT is among the very few 9 aircraft aerobatic teams in the world and is the only one in Asia. 11 shuttlers, including two-time Olympic medalist P.V. Sindhu, will be representing India at the French Open 2024 badminton tournament, which will begin today in Paris. Sindhu, who is returning to this event, will face Canada's Michelle Lee in the opening round of women's singles. The 28-year-old Sindhu only recently came back from a long injury layoff. The world number 1 men's double pair of Satvik Sairaj Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty will also be competing in Paris. Satvik and Chirag will take on Malaysia's Ong Yu Sin and Teo Yi Wee in round of 32. And now here is the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 21.6 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 10.6 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 50%, while in the evening it stood at 20%. The forecast: light rain is likely at isolated places. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches multiple development projects worth 7,200 crore rupees in Telangana. Meghalaya police recovers rupees 300 crore drugs in the last 2 years, makes an arrest of 610 traffickers. Meghalaya Legislative Assembly Speaker Thomas A. Sangma hands over 101 e-vehicles under Swachh Bharat Mission Grameen in Garo Hills. India reiterates its commitment to support two-state solution in Israel-Hamas conflict. And Indian Air Force's Surya Kiran aerobatic team to conduct air show over Umiam Lake. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us, and from all of us here, it's wishing you good night.